A female customer at a Dunkin' Donuts in the Bronx confronted a Jamaican man over social distancing etiquette, starting a confrontation that ended with her sticking her boyfriend on him, and now the man is gone. Take a second to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, click the notification bell for all updates, and if you're new, include new subscriber in your comment below and I'm going to try my best to respond to all of you. If you're from the BX, let us know below in the comments. This is a very sad story out of the Bronx. A young man about 26 years old. His name is Stephen Stewart. Stephen was born in Jamaica, raised in Jamaica, and relocated to the United States in December 2021. He moved in with his aunt in New York City, got a job working at a restaurant, and he used that job to support his mother back in Jamaica. Every payday, he sent money back to his mother and his two sisters in his home country. Fast forward to March 2022. About 3 months after being in the States, his aunt that he was living with in New York was released from the hospital. He helped her out with her recovery by cooking, cleaning, and running errands for her that's outside of working his job. One of the highlights of his day was going to Dunkin' Donuts. He went to the same location every day on East Gun Hill Road near Mattie Harris in the Williamsbridge neighborhood in the Bronx. He had a routine. He ordered the same thing every day. The worker said that Stephen was always polite when he came in the store to make his order. That's why they were so surprised whenever someone started a confrontation with him when he never seemed to bother anybody. It all happened on Friday, March 18th, 2022. Just like any other day, he went into Dunkin' Donuts. As he approached the register to pay for his iced coffee, a female customer at the counter, she said, "Why are you coming so close to me? Why are you looking at my face? My boyfriend is outside." According to one of the employees, Stephen didn't do anything to her, but the female customer, she kept fussing at him. According to witnesses, it was as if she was trying to provoke him, but he didn't do anything. The woman paid for her iced coffee via Apple Pay, left the shop, and then shortly after, Stephen walked out the store too. About 2 blocks away, that's when he was approached by a man just after 1:30 p.m. That's when the man shot Stephen once in his stomach. Sources believe the man is the boyfriend of the female from the Dunkin' Donuts. When paramedics responded, Stephen was on the ground, eyes open but unresponsive. He was transported to the Jacoby Hospital, but unfortunately, they could not save him.
Breaking news, a confrontation at a donut shop ends in a deadly shooting. And police sources say the man they're looking for may have pulled the trigger because of where the victim was standing. Good evening, I'm Christine Johnson. Maurice is off tonight. The NYPD says the argument inside a Bronx Dunkin' Donuts spilled out into the street. And sources tell us a female customer accused the 26-year-old victim of getting too close, and that is when she called her boyfriend for help. CBS 2's Corey James tells us what police say happened next.
Balloons and candles were placed in front of 26-year-old Stephen Stewart's home. His family and friends who did not want their faces shown stood on the stoop and sidewalk mourning the loss, trying to understand why anyone would their loved one, originally from Jamaica, who moved to the Bronx just 3 months ago.
I'm surprised somebody would just hurt him like that over nothing.
Stewart's aunt says her nephew was at this Dunkin' Donuts near Gun Hill Road and Holland Avenue in the Bronx. She says a witness told the family that a woman standing in line accused Stewart of being too close to her. Police say that woman then called her boyfriend, who then followed Stewart. Officers say they exchanged words before the suspect shot him about 2 blocks away.
It's just sad. It's just sad.
This neighbor says violence in this area happens often.
So I don't really feel safe, especially at night. During the day, yeah, taking the kids to school and bringing them back home, but not at night. And I'm surprised this happened during the day. So like now, I'm confused.
Stewart leaves behind his mother and 2 sisters who are in Jamaica, a family heartbroken over a sudden and senseless loss.
For anyone that having information about these people, that my nephew, please help us because we don't even know them ourselves.
And loved ones say Stewart's mom was rushed to the hospital after she learned her son had been murdered. We're told he worked here in the city at a restaurant to support his family in Jamaica. In the Williamsbridge section of the Bronx, Corey James, CBS 2 News.
And police say that there is video inside the store that shows the woman and the victim had no physical contact. That video has not been released at this hour.
His aunt had to call Stephen's mother in Jamaica with the devastating news. And when his mother found out, she was so upset that she fainted and she had to be hospitalized. Her son was gone after only being in America for 3 months. She just didn't understand why. Witnesses say Stephen didn't do anything to the female customer. She kept trying to provoke him. He never reacted. Why did it escalate to this? His aunt said to reporters, "What kind of woman is that? What kind of woman would start an argument with her nephew and then get her boyfriend involved to follow him, antagonize him, and then take his life in broad daylight?" This happened at 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon, which was a shock to a lot of the residents in the neighborhood that something like that could happen in the middle of the day. Authorities, they are looking for this woman right here. The surveillance images released shows a woman in a black hooded sweater, black pants, and white sneakers. Investigators believe she's no older than 20 years old. She's been listed as a person of interest. So if they find her, they can find her boyfriend that she was talking about, the person they believe is responsible for taking Steven's life. I say this all the time. Simping is dangerous. It's not harmless. You don't protect women like this. Reckless women who start arguments with people and then sick another man on them. Steven is gone now. Her boyfriend will be in prison forever, as he should be. But how much time do you think the system will give this woman for instigating the situation? She started all of this drama, and that's what a lot of them do. They start drama, they instigate stuff, they like to escalate the violence, and then they walk away. And the aftermath is usually the destruction of two black men. But after they do this, they walk away unscathed. I wouldn't be surprised if she got a plea deal and got probation, or if she's not charged at all. Women like this, they are never held accountable. They're left out to destroy black men like Steven. Law-abiding, hard-working, trying to work his way up, just getting his daily coffee. And then you have this wild hyena who tried to pick a fight with him. Then she ran to her boyfriend because, you have to protect all the women. So if she said there's a problem, he's expected to jump up and go do something about it. Very heartbreaking story. RIP to Steven. Condolences to his auntie, who's remaining anonymous for her safety, his other family in New York, as well as his mother, sisters, and family back in Jamaica. Special thank you to Jack and Adrian. I appreciate you for your support for this channel, as well as Robert P, Ace Club, T66, and What Is He Thinking podcast. You can support the channel too. Links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balance analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.
You women sit on social media, you sit around, everybody, but you never tell the truth that it's been 1,000 trickle back down to you running your mouth, or you calling somebody and exaggerating because you feel disrespected. Stop calling people. You get in an argument with somebody on the block, that's it, leave it there. You call your brother, now he's going through it the whole summer, and then somebody child about it. That's your fault.